Morning, folks. Lisa Ziegler coming to you here this very beautiful Monday morning. It's like mid-60s here, which is totally unheard of here in southeastern Virginia, but we're just loving the moment. So I'm coming on here. I titled this Some Real Talk because here's the bottom line, gang. Enrollment opened this morning for Dave Dowling's course, Bulbs, Perennials, Woodies, and more. And if you are a flower farmer or wanna-be flower farmer, Dave's course will actually become probably one of your most valuable assets as you start farming and then build your farm through the coming years. And it is only offered once a year. So it's either register this week or you have to wait until next summer, because his course registers this time of the year because it runs in July and August. And does that seem like a crazy time for flower farmers who are pretty busy at that time? But y'all, this was the #1 request of his previous students. We used to run it in January and February when farmers weren't very busy, but that's not the time that you're selecting and trying to figure out what varieties and what perennials, bulbs, and shrubs you should be ordering and planting. So their suggestion to us was to run it during the time that you're making these incredibly important investments in your farm while you're making those decisions. So we did it. So registration is this week, the 14th through the 18th of 2021. And it closes at midnight on Friday. Then his course starts the first week of July. The new classes, this is how it works. And this whole thing, y'all, we have made it be more as convenient for flower farmers as possible, obviously, because we're flower farmers, right? We understand the pitfalls. So this is the way that the courses work. Every Friday morning for Dave's course, you log on to your little online library, or you can do this Friday night. You can do it anytime, really. But on Friday mornings, a whole new class is loaded in to your online library. That class is made up of a whole bunch of little sessions. And each Friday morning, you get additional classes. They are yours forever. You get to go back and rewatch them over and over and over again. And that's exactly what people want and do. People talk about how, particularly in Dave's course, because his course is laid out like an encyclopedia, because Dave is an encyclopedia, y'all, if you did not know that. When it comes time to plant tulips or to harvest tulips, you pull your phone out, hit the phone app, go straight to that session in his course and look up exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So every Friday morning you get a new class in your online library, and those just pile up as you get all 6 of the classes. Each Thursday night following the first course, you have a live Q&A coaching session with Dave. You can submit questions before. You do not have to be a Facebook user to actually participate in this. You can use Zoom or Facebook to watch and participate. Those Q&As are actually recorded and added to your online library, so you have them forever. In addition, you have all the previous year's Q&As. So it's like the courses are getting bigger and richer with each passing year. So we always offer my course as a bundle when we sell Dave's course in the middle of the summer, because a lot of the folks, we're the same person, you know. It's like my course is all about starting your business, getting it in on a good legal rock foundation, building a garden, getting some cash flow going with annuals, learn how to farm, get customers, learn how to sell, how to harvest, how to manage your farm is what my course is all about. So my course will have another registration in October, but we offer it in the summer. So if anybody wants to buy that super sweet bundle deal, and we've sweetened the pot a little bit this summer, y'all. And you have to check it out over at thegardenersworkshop.com and just go to our sales pages, hit buy it now, and it brings up all the offers. We have payment plans, and Dave and I truly believe that there is so much room for more professional cut flower growers. Y'all, the industry that we're importing there's $7 billion or more dollars of cut flowers sold each year in this country. 80% of them are imported. Until that number starts getting carved down, there is so much room. The difference is we need professional cut flower growers, not people dabbling, which is what the market is saturated with. And our courses help you to get through the weeds of the dabblers and get down to the business, y'all, to get to the profit the quickest. And that is what this is all about. And I will tell you that we have made our courses affordable. We've offered payment plans. We have done everything that we can to make it possible that if you want to be a commercial cut flower grower, you can do it. And my class and Dave's class is the beginning of that journey. And then we have even more classes later on once you start to build your business. And you know, you have to remember me. I'm the girl that lives in the middle of the city. The first 10 years of my career, I only had an acre, 1.17 acres, and my home was also on that property. And I was a very successful flower farmer for the first 10 years with 2 quarter-acre gardens, y'all. No greenhouses. I still have no greenhouses. And I have so much I want to tell you guys. First off, tonight, Dave and I will be live on Facebook at 8 p.m. answering your questions and talking about the downfalls that we see flower farmers falling for that never really get to be flower farmers because they never make it to that line, right? They don't make it to the finish line of actually doing it and doing it where they can keep on doing it. And tomorrow night, on Facebook Live again, I will be taking you inside of Dave's course, as well as one of the things that I've started doing for my alumni closed Facebook group is I have these impromptu Facebook Lives in that group, and it's like I am showing you in the season, in the moment, how to do different things, and I'm going to be taking you into my group and showing you one of the impromptu videos that I did earlier that really helped a lot of people, and just to kind of give you a taste of the level of support that we don't only just give you during school, that it continues even after school. We realize that that is the most important step. It's going through the class is overwhelming. There's so much information, but it's during the next months and even years as you sift and apply these lessons to your business that new questions come up. Not only do our students, when you're in the alumni group where you get moved to after school is done, is all your previous classmates, not all of them, only about half of the people that take our classes actually participate in the Facebook groups, which is just a whole nother conversation, y'all. I mean, it is such an important tool. But all of these, I mean, we have flower farmers that took my class 4 years ago that are like such mentors to the new growers. It's just such an amazing scene, and you can count on getting good information. And so this week is going to be full of all kinds of ways of how we believe that we can help you to start a business, build a business, expand a business, renew your business, hit the reset button of your business. And the way that we've structured our courses, we really feel like is everything we can do to help you. So what you can do to help me is to like and share this video everywhere you can imagine that there might be somebody that can really benefit from this. The other thing is we have asked our previous students to post about that they took our course and that you can ask them questions. Y'all, we have nothing to hide. We want you to ask the hard questions. We want you to ask any doubt that's rolling around in your mind. Dave and I will answer it tonight, or you can go to one of your fellow flower farmers that you might know on social media and say, hey, what about this or what about that? How does that work? And so you can watch the classes at your convenience, meaning All the courses are loaded in on that Friday morning for Dave's. Mine get loaded in on Tuesday mornings once it starts in November. And you can watch them anytime. You can rewatch them. And I will tell you this, that, you know, I took an online course 5 years ago on how to build online courses. That's how I learned how to do all this. I go back today, now, and rewatch those classes over and over again to help me see how to tweak stuff, how to market stuff. And as my business has grown and changed, I go back and watch and it's like, oh my gosh, I never even caught that the first time around because I was so overwhelmed. That really happens to new flower farmers. You know, my first class is the whole first class, which is like 3 or 4 hours of a bunch of little sessions, is all about getting legal, getting professional, finding time, making your schedule, and getting that mess out of the way. We do that right out of the gate so that you can get those boulders off your shoulders. You know, getting it, what are your tax situation and all of that craziness that you face as a new business owner. So, friends, I've got a lot to say, and I'm now going to jump on Instagram and say this again, and I'm going on YouTube to say it again, so that we can just reach as many people as possible. And it's just a beautiful day here on the farm, and I just want to tell you, flower farming is a wonderful career. It is not easy. You still have to get up every day, show up, and do the work. But it can be easier than what most people think it is because they're doing so many of the wrong things. And that's what Dave and I are going to talk about tonight. How easy it is to fall into these habits when you don't know what you don't know. So, friends, please like and share this. Enrollment is open. We have a super special, super sweet bundle deal, and we have payment plans. So go over there and check it out. Read the student reviews. Y'all, flower farming success stories of people just like you. And they're at the bottom of the sales pages. And then right under the ones that it automatically shows up, there's even more. Go in and read. See if there's one that relates to you. So, all right, friends, till we meet again. And I hope I meet you in school. Ciao.